Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Friday, November 21st. We got the payout boost on your promotions tab. Quick recap of yesterday. Another solid profit day. The only miss we did have was Harrison Barnes. He missed by 1 point something on his fantasy score. But overall, another solid day. Hopefully we make it 3 days in a row. We do have that payout boost, so make sure you take advantage of it on your promotions tab. Today we have a couple NBA Cup games. We do have, I believe, we have 9 or 10 NBA games. There's a couple of them that are important. One of them is Pacers versus Cavs and Nuggets versus Rockets. They're both of those matchups. Two of those teams are on the brink of elimination, so I expect those games to be very, very competitive. As you can see, Sengun is a popular pick. Jokic, I picked Jokic PRA for those respective game. But let's head on over to a couple props I like. And first one, it's going to be Julius Randle. You got two choices. You can pick Randle or Anthony Edwards. I like Randle in this spot against Phoenix. Should be a high scoring game. For Randle, you do have a couple options. But most likely for him, I will be taking a Gabi. PRA has a 29.5. Rebounds and assists has been bumped slightly. Actually gave an extra couple. He actually took off his regular line and they made it into. So 11.5 was a regular line. They made it into a Gabi. But they did add a 9.5 RA. And that's probably the best you can pick from him. Randall PRA or RA. Given that his original line became a Gabi. So they are expecting a high productivity day from Randall. Next up we're going to go with is Jeremiah Fears. Obviously you can target Zion in this spot. But Fears, the minutes are there. In the starting role, he's getting a lot of minutes and productivity throughout the season. One of the bright spots for the Pelicans, even though the record does not show it, but Jeremiah Fears is one of those bright spots. Hasn't missed 10 points at all this season, so I'm going to be taking his 9.5. As you can see, 10,000 people are on it. I like this spot for him, especially against Dallas. His regular line got bumped slightly, was at 13.5 when it got posted last night. So you can take the 11.5, that's also solid. Hasn't missed that either. So 11.5, 9.5, either or is best for him. Fantasy score could be in play, but I just don't take it because of the turnover issue. Next up is going to be Porter. Michael Porter. And for him, very simple. Keep it simple. Straight to his points. 19.5, 20.5, either or. But his regular line at 22.5. I think he scores 25 in this one. So I'll be taking the over. Just faced Boston too, and he had 25. So next up is going to be Jabari Smith. And this is the sneaky play for today. And it's in that cup game between Houston and Denver. Hopefully it hasn't been bumped yet. And it has been bumped. So I took this line at 7.5 last night. They took it off the board. So best line for him, 6.5. That gives you a high paying out Gabi. They actually give you a 5.5 option as well. But I like Jabari Smith in this spot. Plays 30 minutes in the starting role. You can take his fantasy score. This game is important for both teams. So expect Jabari Smith to be in play. Obviously, they're going to focus on Sengun and Kevin Durant. But Jabari Smith could possibly be my play of the day. Unfortunately, they took off his regular line at 7.5. But his 6.5, that is my favorite Gabi on the board. Given that they have Sengun and Durant and still was able to cash his RA throughout, I mean, Smith got to be in your lineups today. So he is in mine. Porter, Fears, Randall, and one more. Obviously, you can go to popular tab. There's a couple I like. Obviously, like Jeremiah Fears, I mentioned him. It's going to be close. His 14.5, it's going to be real close. That's why I'm going to stick to one of his Gabis. I took Mathurin. You can take Mathurin in this spot, 21.5. They do play good defense, which is why I took his Gabi at 19.5. Jaylen Brown's Gabi points is in play. Nikola Jokic. I took Jokic PRA. This guy is a beast. Going against Houston. Importance of this game, he should go off. His first half fantasy score or PRA has been a wagon, so you may want to look into that. And that rounds up my top. Everyone has been bumped. Sengun, Giddey, Donovan Mitchell, they all have been bumped. Even Curry's been bumped. Siakam's in play if you want to take his Gabi. I prefer Mathurin in this spot. And that rounds up my top picks for today. Kobe Bryant is making his return back from injury. Missed a couple games. He could be in play. Zion Williamson could be in play. That's it. These are the only props I do like. Randall, Jeremiah Fears, Michael Porter, Jabari Smith, my favorite, Jokic. So mix and match. Pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. Hope you all have a great weekend. See you guys in the next one.